Hello, very good evening, guys. Welcome to Byju's exam prep. Very good evening, all of you. Sorry for that delay. Actually, there was some technical glitch, so I was actually making it correct. So, very good evening, all of you. I welcome you all to this very beautiful platform, your own platform, that is Resultant, the faculty-driven platform where you will be having the proper guidance and the live courses for GATE and ESE for the civil and mechanical branch. So, before starting the sessions, please do confirm whether my audio and video all good. Let me check from my end also. I think it's all good, right? Chaliye. Okay, perfect. Let me check 1 second, guys. Okay. So basically in today's session we will be discussing about the daily strategy that you need to follow for GATE 2025. Why it is important? Because you are now at a constant pace and you are targeting first of all GATE examination, then definitely you will be going for the ESE examination, right? So this session is basically for all the students, those who are, let us suppose you are going to job, you are planning for the evening classes, or let us suppose you have taken the drop for GATE examination. So this session is helpful for both the aspirants, that is basically your college going students and your job students or the dropper batches. Okay, so I think it's all good. Shall we begin with the session? Yes, chaliye. So let's begin with the session and let's hope that you will be having a great journey with our resultant platform. Now, if I talk about myself, you might have been in contact with me with the last 3-4 years, right? So if I talk about my subjects related to me, it will be your mechanics, the heat transfer, industrial engineering, theory of machine, standard quality and practice design, drawing and safety. Along with that, I'll be giving you a personal mentorship. You can connect with me on my Telegram channel, that is Mechanical by Suraj Gopi. Okay, chali. Now, before starting, can you do let me know in the comment section, or the student those who will watching the recorded one, please do let me know that we can say in 4th year, or you have dropped for GATE examination, or you are a college, we can say the job going student, because definitely for different aspirants the way of completing the syllabus will be different. Because let us suppose if you are going to colleges or jobs, so you will be having some different study plan, and you have taken a full time like drop, like, so definitely you will be having some different plans. Hello Arnav, very good evening, how are you? Okay, chaliye, so shall we begin? Yes, यार एक बार ना प्लीज डू लेट मी नो ऑल गुड. 1 second. हाँ ठीक है. Thank you. No worries. Now we will be having the classes on this platform, right? So not to worry. We'll be having a live classes, the free classes on our YouTube, on our app also, and already we have already started the paid classes for GATE and examination. Seeing you after a month. Yes, we were having a small break, right? So it's like a small break for all the faculties and for students. Now we are back on track. The time that you might have missed due to some XYZ reason. Okay, XY reason वजह से what happened, so don't worry. Now we are back on track and you will be having the constant classes for your ESC and GATE preparation and definitely other technical examination. ठीक है? No worries. देखो, I was actually on the Telegram channel. Maybe I was actually very active so that you won't be having any doubt or difficulty. Now it's okay, and we will be having the regular classes on this platform. ठीक है, चलिए. So now today's session is basically what should be your daily strategy for preparing for different. I'm not only talking about GATE examination, right? You can plan for let's say any other technical examination, but one thing that you need to do is you need to work on your concepts. ठीक है, if it is a GATE examination, if it is any other XYZ examination, you need to work on your concepts. क्योंकि if concept is strong, if you are having a complete clarity with the concept, then only you will be able to excel in that examination. ठीक है, it is not restricted till for GATE examination or ESE examination. Okay, so first of all, let us talk about some misconception and some common challenges that students are facing for GATE preparation, because for the past 5-6 years, whenever the students are contacted with me, they usually have this kind of problem or issues. So how to manage the time? If you are a job going student, right, or if you are a college going student, right, or if you are a dropper, because definitely for different categories of the student you will be having the different study plan. Okay, fine. So let us suppose if I try to talk about the job going students and the college going student, they will be having the evening slot only where they can work on their concepts, right? So one thing I can tell you is on weekdays what you have to plan is, let us suppose in the evening you are having the paid classes or any other free classes that you are attending, right? So try to give at least half an hour apart from that paid class or apart from that self study that you are doing. The reason being why I'm saying is, if you are investing additional half an hour, let's say you are having 2 hours of paid class, after that 2 hours of paid class you have to at least sit for half an hour more, then only you will be able to get that extra edge over other aspirants. Definitely by attending the live sessions you will be able to get that 80% content, but that 20% effort that you have to make from your side, it's basically that half an hour 40 minutes that you need to invest every day, right? Okay, this should be your schedule. Let us suppose if you are a dropper student, if you've completed your final year and you're preparing for one complete year for the GATE and ESE examination, for that I can recommend you, when you are attending the evening classes, in the morning next day you have to revise the topic. How you can revise the topic? You can solve some PYQs. Okay, it's very important. देखो, previous year question, the solving previous year question will give you an idea what level of question they're asking the examination, right? If I talk about any, let's say I'm talking about strength of material or engineering mechanics, if you see the last 5 years of paper, almost we are having the same level of questions being asked. It's not like this will be having some additional questions, right, or level upar ya niche hoga. You will be having almost the same level of questions being asked in the GATE examination. Okay, 1 marks level will be very basic, 2 marks level will be very good. So whenever you are studying any topic, let's say you are studying stress strain diagram, okay, so next day in the morning you have to solve 2 marks PYQ. First thing is this. Second is, if you remember, before 2000, near about 2000, you were having the conventional paper of the GATE examination. So you can try some conventional papers or conventional questions of that same topic. You can take from the GATE PYQ or you can take the ESE mains paper, right? So by solving those questions in this tenure, because now you are in the starting phase of GATE examination, and it's basically May is being started. So it is that we can say time period where you need to work on your concept. You will be in the initial stages. You might have completed, let us suppose, 1 or 2 subjects only. Okay, so at this point of time you have to improve your concept by solving the previous year question, not only GATE but also the ESE, PY, the prelims and mains. Okay, this is for the dropper student, those who have dropped for the GATE examination. For college going students or the job, those are doing job, I will recommend you try to work on the weekends. On weekends, you need to utilize at least 6 to 7 hours so as to compensate what dropper students are doing during the weekdays, because morning slot will be free for dropper student. They will be effectively utilizing that time period. But the student, those who are going to job or they're going to college, the morning slot might not be that you will be having that much of time. So you have to invest Saturday and Sunday to solve all the questions which you have studied for that complete week. It should be a weekly task. Okay, dropper ke liye it will be a daily task, but for the student, those who are going to job, those who are going to college, you have to sit for at least 5 to 6 hours on weekends on self study. Okay, because you won't be able to invest that much of time, additional time, as dropper students are doing. Okay, so this is very important. Time management is very important. You need to work on your schedule and you need to stick to that. And very important thing, you should be having a discipline and a patience. Okay, if you are not having patience, what will happen? Today you are studying, after 2-3 days you'll be seeing a monotonous routine. So you'll be thinking that, sir, what is basically happening? I'm not able to get that interest. you need to wait for at least 10-15 days, then only you'll be seeing the results. Okay, if you are growing a tree, first of all you'll be having a plant, then only you'll be going into a tree, right? So definitely when you are studying a new subject for the first time, might be for the first week it will be slightly difficult, but later on what will happen, you will be able to improve your concept clarity. When you will be able to solve the questions, you will be enjoying this learning process. So it's very important, you need to work on the study plan, and you need to work on the time management. For all the students, those who have joined with our resultant paid courses, you are having a complete study plan till the December. You are having that. I hope so. You already, all the paid students have seen that study plan, and your classes are going on, right? Mechanical students are having class from 9 to 11, right? Civil students have already completed from 6:30 to 8:30. Okay, so you're having a complete study plan. After the completion of that 2 hours of class, you have to at least sit for 40-45 minutes to understand what we have learned and solve some questions. This should be your daily task. This should be your daily prioritized task that you have to do, right? Second important point is, students do ask, sir, what should be the subject prioritization? Sir, I need to give more importance to one subject or two subjects or three subjects. At this point of time, I need to tell you, you need to work on every subject that is mentioned on your syllabus. If this would have been in the month of September or October, then I will be giving you some important subjects, important topics. But at this point of time, I will recommend you, because I want you guys to be the next topper of GATE 2025, single digit rank holder. Okay, so for that you need to complete the entire syllabus with complete conceptual clarity. But I'll be definitely telling you about what is the subject prioritization you have to go. And the next one is, what are the different myths and reality? Students are a different confusion, different misconception that we are having. So we'll be going for that particular thing. Okay, so let us talk about how to go for time management. I hope so. I've already mentioned how you need to proceed with the time management. For college going students and the job going students, you need to work on the weekends. Weekends may you need to solve the PYQs of GATE examination, the PYQs of the ESE prelims and mains, and try to solve all the questions being asked at least the 5 years. At least, I'm saying at least 5 years of GATE PYQ and the engineering service questions. You need to solve these two PYQs at least 5 years, right? Why I'm again insisting you, because what happens is, every year they are asking not the same questions, but the level of question, the way of asking the problem is almost in the same manner. Okay, so it's very important. Time management, you have to make a study plan, right? You have to make a study plan. You have to strict, and it's not should be a rigid, it should be a flexible one. Let us suppose from 9 to 11 you are studying with our paid classes, and exactly 11 o'clock you will be studying for this, you are doing the self study. It should not be like this. You can take a 5-10 minutes of breaks, you can take a half an hour break, then you need to sit for the next 40-45 minutes. This way you will be able to excel in this very high competitive examinations. Okay, next one. If I talk about the myths about the GATE, many students feel like GATE examination is very tough. It's not tough. It's basically how you are prioritizing, how you are giving importance to that exam. If you're giving importance to that examination, definitely you won't be having that difficulty. Okay, if the GATE examination is very tough, it will be tough to each and every student. Okay, so this toughness or easiness basically depends upon how you have given your effort. If your effort is very good, if you have given your best, definitely it won't be a difficult one. You will be feeling that moderate to easy paper, right? So GATE examination is never tough. You have to work on your concepts. Second one is, attempt the maximum question to get maximum marks. This is the very misconception that students are having. ऐसा नहीं है if you are solving all the question you will be getting a good number of marks. No, it is because you will be having negative marks also. So never ever attempt maximum question to get high marks. Read all subject of graduation. अरे नहीं बाबा, in graduation 4 years we are studying multiple subjects which are not there in the GATE examinations. Let me give you an example of IC engine. In our graduation, if I say for mechanical students, in our graduation we are studying the IC engine in a very elaborative way, but in the GATE examination we're having only limited syllabus. So always strict to syllabus. Okay, you should not deviate from the syllabus. That is the reason I need to tell you, try to take the printout of the syllabus, paste it on your study table, and you can mark which topics you are covered on daily basis. Okay, this is very very important. Okay, so this is a very important misconception that students are having. You need to complete all the subjects that you are studying in the graduation. Refer as many books as you can before going to examination. No, you should not be referring more than one textbooks. If you have connected with the paid courses, do even textbook reference is not even required. You can follow the lectures, you can do some PYQ practice sessions, you can solve some quizzes. Definitely this is the biggest myth that students are having. Key, if I purchase 5 textbooks for one subject, I'll be able to excel in that. No, it will be creating more confusions. Okay, so try not to refer more than one textbook. If you want to refer, you can stick to one standard textbooks, right, for every subject if you want. It is not mandatory. And the last very important, students are having only class, sir, in my class there was one class, but he will be cracking the gate, I won't be able to crack. No, it's not like this. We have seen that many top rankers are the students, those who are not performing well in their colleges. Many single digit rank holders of the GATE examinations were those students, those might have got an year back, or were not good in the graduation, but after that they have worked on their concepts and they have excelled in that examination. Okay, so these are the myths about the GATE examination, which is completely not at all correct. It is all misconceptions, right? Okay, now next is, I told you about the subject prioritization. Now, if I talk about civil and mechanical, the most important one is the highest weighted subject, that is mathematics and aptitude. You agree with me? There is no subject which is having more weightage than mathematics and aptitude combined. So it is the highest weighted subject. So if I give you the first priority for civil and mechanical, you can see on the screen we're having maths and aptitude definitely common for both the branches. Geotech, environment and transportation for civil. If I talk about mechanical, the most important subject is manufacturing, and my dear students, resultant paid course, the first subject that we have started with, the most important one, that is production or manufacturing engineering. Then we'll be having the thermodynamics and strength of material. If I talk about the second priority that you need to give to the subject, that is theory of machine, fluid mechanics, heat transfer. Same goes with civil. If I talk about SOM, structure, hydrology, irrigation, fluid mechanics and surveying. And third priority are those subjects, those who are not having too much weightages, right? Slightly, sometimes very less, sometimes in a moderate weightage. So you can give priority to the subject that you are seeing on the screen, but this is only for those students, those who have at least completed 60-70% of the syllabus. But for this moment, I will tell you, try to complete all the subjects, give importance to all the subjects, because at this point of time you're having sufficient time till the GATE examination. If this would have been in the month of September or October, definitely I will tell you to stick to first and the second priority subjects. Okay, fine. Chali. Now, it's very important, you need to set the realistic goals. Why I'm saying, many students students do talk about, sir, from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock we'll be studying one subject. From 11 to 11:30 we'll be having the second subject. From 11:31 to 12:05 second subject. Then 12:06. This is a very strict. This is actually not possible. Even if you are designing any equipment, any component, right, you always use a factor of safety. So अपने आप पे भी you can give some factor of safety to yourself also, right? So whenever you are making a study plan, do not go for an hourly basis. You should be having a rough plan. Okay, this week I need to cover this much of portion, or from Monday to Wednesday I need to cover this much of topics. That should be your plan. It should be more realistic rather than a very strict minute based this one. And always try to complete subject wise planning. It should not be like 30% subject 1, then I'm not getting interest, then now to switch to other subject, 40% that is done, then subject 3. No, always go with subject 1, then subject 2, then subject 3. You can follow this sequence, but yes, already we have made a video on the subject sequence for the civil engineering. You can do follow that. Abhinav sir, Joshi sir, Nisha ma'am have given that video, so you can do follow that. Mechanical students definitely will be having one video soon where you will be getting the correct sequence that you need to follow. Right. So at the end, I need to tell you the very important, that is what should be your daily strategy. The first and the foremost is, whatever you are studying, any XYZ topic, you should make a separate copy where you can write down the important concepts and formula on daily basis. On daily basis. On daily basis. ठीक है, why I am saying on daily basis, because let us suppose you are studying any XYZ topic, you might have got one concept or two concept, try to write down on a piece of copy, right? Why I'm saying, when at the month end, when you will be revising that copy ना, you'll be able to revise that topic in a very short span of time. ये बहुत ही we can say important tool है. This is the most important tool that students need to follow. Whatever they are studying on daily basis, you need to write down the important concepts and formulas that will be in your handwritten. Students are asking, sir, please share your notes, please share the formula notes. I can share you, but when you are studying from your own study notes or your own formula notes, that will be very more, we can say, much more effective rather than blindly copying from any PDF that is being created by any XYZ person. Okay, so always whatever you are studying, let's say you are studying SFD BMD, you might have understood some important concept, write it down. And after 1 month, when you try to read that particular page, you will be able to recall everything. Okay. And whatever mistakes you are doing, you will be solving some PYQs, you will be solving some test, subject wise tests. You try to identify the mistakes and need to work on that. Okay. Let us suppose you have studied SFD BMD and you have seen in SFD BMD, you have some doubts. So you try to solve some additional question and try to improve your learning. Mistake को eliminate करना ही your preparation journey. Okay. Yes, Devesh. Sir, for ISRO interview, how to prepare engineering mechanics, sir? If I talk about ISRO perspective, from mechanics, from engineering mechanics perspective, you can expect some questions from the trusses. If you are from the mechanical students, you can expect some question from the trusses. If you are from the civil students, you can expect some question from the structures also. Okay, so it's very important. From PSU based, they could ask you, like, if you are saying my favorite subject is engineering mechanics, they can ask you some basic questions like about friction also, right? About the different properties of the material. They could ask you about, let's say, we can talk about the structure analysis, right? What are the different types of structure that we are having? Okay, about the degree of freedom, they could ask you if you are a mechanical aspirant. So from mechanics, they can ask you towards the theory of machine also. From civil students perspective, from mechanics, they can ask you from the structures perspective. So you should be always remembering that from the base subject, what are the other linked subject, you need to revise that also. Okay, you try not to restrict yourself to 1 or 2 subjects. Try to always study in this manner that one subject you are studying, what the linked subject from that, you try to at least revise the basic one from that particular subject. Okay, clear, Devesh? So mechanics say we can expect like trusses or friction. These are some common topics. Almost every year or every alternate year, students are sharing their feedback. So from these topics, they are asking from mechanics. If I talk about this subject, okay, okay, fine. Now, I told you, if you are a dropper student, try to utilize your morning slot for self-study, because in the evening you are having the paid classes where you will be investing your time with us in the live classes. After the live classes, you have to at least sit for 40-45 minutes. I'm talking about the minimum, right? Where you will be revising the concept by solving some question. There are PYQ, there are some quizzes also. Try to solve, and if you are having time, at least solve one mains problem, ESE mains problem from that topic if it is available, because by solving the mains problem also, now it is month of May, you will be having sufficient time to work on your concepts. Okay, if this would have been month of September, October, then I'll be telling you, out of this complete topics, try to restrict yourself to these set of topics which will be more effective towards getting a nominal score. At this point of time, your target should be a single digit rank. Okay, single digit rank should be your target if you're planning for GATE 2025. Okay, fine. So that's it from my side. I hope so you got that insight, that that fire, that we can say energy to excel in GATE examination. And I want you guys to stay connected with our new platform Resultant. Why I'm saying stay connected, because you'll be having on daily basis, on alternate basis, you'll be having some very important information based sessions which will be helping you, which will be acting as a catalyst towards your GATE and ESC preparation journey. Okay, that's it from my side. This is Suraj Gopi signing off. Let's meet in the next sessions. Stay connected with us. Do like this session and subscribe to the channel for more important information and updates. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Take care. Stay safe. And please do share this video to all of your friends to get this information about this platform that is Resultant. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Take care and good night. Bye bye.